This video is dedicated to all those who understand how bad things truly are in our modern Western world and who are willing to organize and work together to do something meaningful to oppose the destabilization and destruction of our European nations. This entire operation is designed to secure our future, preserve our culture, and prevent the replacement of our people within their own nations. While we also operate on platforms controlled by our opposition in order to reach people and to avoid any censorship restrictions, we will not talk about the people responsible for pushing this destructive agenda on our countries. We do not believe in a political solution, and we do not promote anything hateful or illegal in nature, but rather offer a realistic and peaceful plan to solve our miserable situation. The videos provided are made to offer a solution, present a plan, and to help us organize people who are willing to save themselves in our dying Western world system. If you share our concerns about the future of Western civilization and the future of the European people, please study the material about this operation. If you approve of what we are trying to do, then please subscribe, give us a like, and help us reach as many people as possible. We are not controlled opposition, and if you think we are, prove it. We will prove our position by action and by a transparent policy going forward. We will be working towards the realization of this operation, and anyone aware who will spread any damaging message regarding this operation without any solid proof to prove their claims should be considered controlled opposition, who aims to keep our people disorganized, weak, and divided. We will always be open to address any and all issues or answer any questions about this operation. Only by working together, we will be able to create a strong and meaningful force able to oppose madness in our Western world. This plan is an opportunity, and it will work if we will be smart enough to unite and use it.
Hello everyone, I speak in the name of the team which is known on the internet by the name orelpolstrat project, or as Team 01, or the so-called leading team, which is responsible for the realization of the operation, the outcome of which may decide the fate of our future and the fate of the entirety of the Western civilization. If you have had enough of witnessing the destruction of our Western nations, if you want to put a stop to this madness pushed upon our entire Western world by the international ruling elite, who deceive, manipulate, and turn people against each other, if you want to liberate your nation from those who enslave all of our Western countries today by the privately owned international banking system, and with endless debt that none of our states ever will be able to pay, we know how to put a stop to this mass substitution of our people with European origins, how to oppose the corruption and degeneracy which is destroying the soul of the European people. We know how to secure our future in this world, taking all possible outcomes into account, which we may come up with as we look at our situation today. This is not about another meaningless political movement. We do not preach about noble empty ideas, but instead we have a realistic plan with instructions step by step, which we may apply internationally to save our future peacefully and preserve our heritage and even our civilization itself for the sake of our children in this world. We must inform people about this operation, about this cure for our miserable situation today, and we must be smart enough to appreciate and use this opportunity by standing united over the realization of this plan and leaving our meaningless differences aside while we face a common threat to our future existence. We will secure our censorship-free internet communication and means of exchanging information. We will provide the tools to organize online, to coordinate our actions, and consult our next moves and ideas with the supporters of this operation, thanks to the Polstrat project, which will also serve as a control panel for the realization of further projects in this operation. Next, we will focus on development of our new economic bloc to build a base for our own independent economy in all our Western countries, with our own international internet trade market, with our own currency, business cooperation with like-minded business partners, farmers, and other producers who share our concerns about the future of the current world system. Our new economic bloc will be started from the local markets in the major Western countries and will be expanding globally, thanks to the international platform for coordination and strategy called a Trade Strat project. And with time, this new economic bloc will gain full independence from the currently dying world economy, allowing us to prosper and preserve our wealth, even in times of crisis. Our new economic bloc will survive the collapse of the current corrupted world economy, which is still functioning on a credit today, but it won't take long for this to change. This is how we will create a new healthy debt-free economy, which will become a leading world market one day, allowing us to function, trade, and preserve our wealth, while the rest of the world will be struggling with the mass inflation which will be consuming all our Western countries. And this will give us the best chance to gain a true political power in our countries, assuming it will ever be possible, that is. With our own economy, with our own market, we will start gaining resources and possibilities, which will then be used to expand our power and influence, which will be visible in the form of an international corporation, which will be representing our interest in this world, slowly restoring the rules of reason and sanity in the West, investing those resources to form a large international communities for our people in the real world, all over the world, where our culture and heritage will be celebrated, protected and preserved, while the rest of the world will be falling apart in chaos and anarchy. We will also cooperate with various nations from all over the world who wish to live in lands of their ancestors, in their own countries in peace, while facing the same threat for existence from our international enemies, from those who are enslaving and destroying our nations today by usury and disinformation. With the growing possibilities and influence from our official organization and its position in all our Western countries, we may start trying to awaken people, while we have means to do that. But even if we fail to awaken the ignorant masses, even if we fail to restore the rules of sanity and reason to the West, even then we will still be prepared for that, because this plan is universal and will either allow us to win our future in this current world system or after this system collapses. Even if this system dies on its own, our people, our communities will remain self-sufficient and strong thanks to the Farmstadt project and an international network of pre-collapse prepared infrastructure around the globe, and the equipment, means and strategy which will allow our people to live safely and happily, while the rest of the world burns. If the ignorant masses will never awake themselves, or refuse to be awakened, so to speak, then they will have to bear the fruits of their ignorance and stupidity, while we will prevail in safety in our strong and well-organized communities, and obtain true power in our countries with time. As you may understand now, we know how to strike back against those who oppress and destroy our people today. We won't allow anyone to silence us without consequences, nor force us into submission, not anymore, thanks to this plan. There is no secrets when it comes to this operation, thanks to the full transparency policy, which is about sharing what we do or intend to do with the public. We are done with hiding or operating in conspiracy, and this operation is designed to counter any infiltration, corruption, or manipulation from inside of this movement. We have thought about everything through countless hours of consultations, simulations, and thinking with the most talented and unique individuals among our ranks. We are here to organize this crusade for the future of our people with European origins in this world. We are here to fight and win. But no conflict can be waged alone. We need an army of supporters. We need to assemble people willing to stand with us in the realization of this operation. We need aware, responsible people who are ready to appreciate and use this life-saving opportunity, because there won't be a second chance. We do not have any more time to waste on talking. We must make a stand here and now before it's too late. So those who share our concerns about the future, unite around this operation, and let's show the world once again what we are capable of, the same as we used to do for generations in the time of any crisis, of any conflict in the past. And this is metaphorical conflict, will be the to be or not to be, a conflict for our civilization, which we all should be aware of by now. Details about this plan are linked in the description below. Share, subscribe, and support the main channel dedicated to this operation, orelpolstrat project. Do your part in building our future. Stand with us in those critical times for our future existence. Thank you for your attention, and do your part. Don't expect us to do all the work for you, because we need your help for the sake of our future. So please help us.
If we continue doing nothing meaningful for our situation, then we are going to lose everything. The system rejects reason and logic, so we must create our own system legally, inside the current one, for the preservation of our nations, even in case of worst possible scenarios. The main idea behind this plan is to create an alternative system inside this current corrupt system, with its own economy, infrastructure, organization, and principles. Nobody can change the world alone, but together we can form a strong, meaningful force capable of shaping this world by our devotion, work, and solidarity. Show me that you care by helping us in the realization of this operation. Show those who oppose and destroy us that in this time of crisis, we are still able to unite and work together by showing solidarity and maintaining self-discipline. We are a strong people, capable of opposing and surviving this madness that the international masters throw at us. The results of my call for help in the realization of this operation will show how many people, aware people, there are, and how serious and open we are to work together while standing up for our future in this world. Always read the description under these videos for any announcements and updates, and please remember, our opposition is fearful of us being organized and working together over a common goal. We have the power and ability to do great things, but only if we work together. The success of this operation and the future of our people depend on people like you. Thank you for your attention. This was a message from Orel from 2019, used in planned video series called Madness in the Western World and an Introduction to a Realistic Solution. We are here to make a meaningful stance for our future, to defend Western civilization against the invaders and deceivers. Do not hesitate. Stand strong with us to create a shield against the forces which aim to destroy us. Declare your support, subscribe now, and await further instructions. If you have any skills, talents, or simply knowledge that you could contribute to or work with, then join our leading team by contacting us via the email provided in the description below. Our true strength is our people. There is not many of us who appreciate how serious the situation is in the West. But it's enough to reshape the world if we combine our numbers, fighting spirit, and intellect on an international level. We are here to represent the voice of sanity and reason in this world. We are doing this for all of us. Thanks to all of you who are trying to help us in any manner you can. Thank you to all who actively stand with us, helping by supporting us in our work. Even to those of you who are just leaving kind words in the comments, it means a lot in these difficult times. But what is most important for here and now is to spread the word about this operation, to reach people who share our concerns about the future and unite us in action. It is absolutely vital if we wish to see this operation succeed. Do your part, spread the word, and help us assemble supporters for the realization of this plan. Always read the description under the video for any updates or additional information. Thank you for your attention.